All right, everyone, we welcome you to the campus of Bourne High School in Bourne, Massachusetts for this afternoon's coverage of South Coast Conference Boys High School Soccer on Bourne Community TV channel 6, 8, and 9, and on our Bourne Community TV YouTube channel. It's the 2-5-1 Dighton Rehoboth Falcons taking on the 0-8 Bourne Canalmen. Thank you for joining us. Keegan Hamblin on commentary with Dan Vinciguerra running our camera. It's Bourne wearing purple, attacking left to right. It's DR in the away whites, going right to left. This game underway. It's going to be booted quickly up the field by Dario Conceição. And DR looks to attack first in the midfield with the junior Connor Silva. Good burst of steam on that right side. The through ball is going to work here. Tight race. Kelly getting back defensively. Able to get around Silva, and he just taps it away. Throw-in comes short. You got Gruhl defending. DR keeping it in on that end line. Tapped away. And Landon Hope will look to start up the other way, but it's cut off by Mello. Mello sends it to the top of the box. Played back out on the other side. Hazen Frats. Deflected off of Lunaday, and it comes right in front. Here's McGann. McGann plays it on the left. Nice slide right there to win it back for Bourne as Lunaday will get it up the field. That was Schofield on the interception. Here's Landon Hope, who's going to be acting as a forward today alongside Ben Buckley. They lost James Kirby with an upper body injury. He's going to be out for a few weeks. Murdoch against Hope. And Murdoch, even with the leg brace on that right leg, able to win it. Now on the left for Sullivan. Plays it up top, Murdoch. The senior trying to find something, trying to go long on the field on the right side. Reed Malouf going to give it a chase, beats Conlon to the ball. Sends it back out for a cross in, taps short. Follow-up chance is blocked. Comes out to the side, chance not done, and that attempt going to go well wide. Starting goalkeepers on both sides. For DR, it's the senior, Andrew Cabral, getting the nod over the sophomore, Ryan Hatton. And Bourne, there was no question who was going to start. It's the freshman Carter Gennings over the senior Jackson Sharp. So a complete opposite on the goaltending side. You got an upperclassman in for DR, underclassman in for Bourne, and the reverse as the backups. Gennings on the goal kick will look to come over here. The wind is going to play a factor today. That's what both coaches were talking about. Bourne is more used to the wind being right next to the canal, so they're looking to use it to their advantage. Ball by Conceição will go right back to goal, but Lunaday will get to it first. It's going to go over him, and it comes right near us. Yeah, nice touch right there. Dan had a few last time. Let's see what Riddle's got on the throw-in. We'll go to Buckley. Lunaday with a good touch there, trying to get it over to Spring Frank Gruhl on a run on the left side. And he loses it against Malouf. Good pass on that right side. This is Connor Silva breaking again for DR. Silva trying to go against Kelly, walking into the box, and it got knocked away. Should be out for a corner, and it is. First corner of the game for the Falcons. The wind is blowing left to right now, gusts of up to 30 miles an hour. Very windy day across the state. Corner comes in, it got headed and it was blocked. Tapped away off to the side, it gets caught in the wind. Left in, a move made by Murdoch. And losing the ball and finally picking it up is Ryan Conlon for Bourne. Conlon's still going, got a nudge in the mix, playing it along the end line. And it looks like we had a nudge, it should be DR ball. DR comes in with the South Coast Conference record of 1 win, 4 losses, and 1 tie. That 1 win came in their first SEC game against the Joseph Case Cardinals. Bourne looking for their first win or draw in SEC play as well as all season. They are 0-6 in conference so far. Nice save by Gennings at the near post. And we had a whistle and a stoppage of play. Looks like a corner is called here. Ball might have gone out before it was saved by Kelly. Once again, we get the JV game going on behind us between the same two schools. Ball goes over everybody, and it's going to stay in play for the moment. A nice deflection by Doug Lunaday to get it out. We actually called Doug's sister on the girls' soccer team, Bree, the other day. In a 3-1 game that was here against Old Rochester. Goalkeeper for DR, Andrew Cabral, way off his line right now. Better hope there isn't a chance springing the other way. Throw-in will be taken by McGann. Go to his left. Murdoch looking for something in the middle, and Hope will get it up the field. Buckley trying to get a run in, but Zach Viveris takes over. They'll reset in their own defensive half with Conceição. That's Viveris going on the right side. Silva with the ball. Leaves it on the right, looking for Murdoch, but it's going to go on the other side. A nice race by Seamus Sullivan, the senior, to get to the ball against Nolan Schofield. There was a tap. Let's see what the signal is. Looks like another corner. They're third. Just over 5 minutes into this contest. Murdoch on the corner, right side of Gettings, looking to go back post for something, but Gettings is there to go on up strong with it. Head coach for the Bourne Canalmen is Andrew Arkey. The head coach for DR is Mike Morgado. Nice boot by Gettings up the field. The Falcons will take control of it for the moment, and they'll look to counter the other way. The spin on the side not going to work, and Gruel trying to find Landon Hope. A little bit behind him, and a nice step by Gruel to get back. Hope has it pop behind his leg. Battle right at that midfield dot. Landon Hope gets an edge on it. Had a run with Lunaday on the side. And now we'll reset behind with Schofield. And a mishit pass there. It's Murdoch right side, a running in Silva. Silva to the right. Hayden Silva, mishit it. And now Max Riddle trying to spring free. He can't. Right in front of the DR bench. And Bourne will be in possession with Landon Hope. Got to talk to some of Landon Hope's teammates from the hockey team earlier today with Keeping Up with the Canalmen. Be sure to check that out on Bourne Community TV. Mishit deflection by Maloof, the sophomore, off of his face. Now on the right for Connor Silva. In the middle, Murdoch looking to go up the field. Kelly not going to get it by Hasenfratz. And still a battle in the middle. DR still in control of it right at the edge of the box. Kelly will tap it off to the side. Hope not going to give it a chase, and it's played up by Hayden Silva. Too close to goal. Gettings will corral it. Brady Russell, even with the jersey tug, able to get it away to Max Riddle. Russell has been one of the key youngsters for this Bourne side this year. Lunaday, a mishit pass. Murdoch retreats back. And here's Viveris with Buckley challenging him. Oh, a nice spin away from traffic. Now here's Murdoch looking to go on that right side. There's the through ball. Tapped away, going over is Maloof, and keeps it in. Conlon defending. Maloof still running in on that right side. Gets it into the middle, and it's tapped over the bar. Oh, good look there from DR. Looks like Connor Silva on the end of it. Gettings will take the goal kick. We saw the last game here a week ago where sometimes he would let one of his defenders take it. Sean Kelly was taking a lot of them down the stretch. He had Schofield playing it up. Good run here by Max Riddle. Still going at the edge of the circle. And a nice between the legs hit by Eric Mello. Riddle will get it back. There's a man breaking on his left, instead will leave it for Landon Hope to send it up the field. That's a good ball to generate a run here. And Buckley can't get on the end of it. Look at the step by Landon Hope. Won't challenge the ball. And it's played back by Mello. DR will reset. And Doug Lunaday getting in there with a lot of pressure on Conceição. Forces him to back up. And might just have to play this back to goal. Look at the work by Doug Lunaday right on the side. Lunaday, oh, he's shoved down, and yep, that's going to earn a free kick. First golden chance of the afternoon coming up for the Canalmen. Will come at the 10-minute mark. It'll be Landon Hope to send this in. Bourne was working on this before the game. These crosses in for goal. Landon Hope looks to go back post. Oh, and he missed the header on the running side. Max Riddle. That's Conceição to Hasenfratz. Now McGann short. Sullivan as Schofield retreating. Kelly will get it back to Landon Hope, looking to make a move. I'll try playing it on the left, and it's going to be too far for Frank Rule to catch up to it. Another beautiful day here in Bourne. About 60 degrees today. The wind, again, going to play a factor, but mostly sunny today. We got a few clouds in the distance. That sun starting to fall on the famous left side over here. Cabral will leave it. Conceição running up the field. Russell won't give it a chase. Seamus Sullivan up the field. Oh, that one will go out. It was going to be close whether Connor Silva would keep it in on that original touch. A nice runs up the field by McGann and Sullivan. Riddle on the throw. Murdoch takes over, and a nice cut off there by Bourne. That was Theo Gu getting in the mix. Theo Gu missed the last game we covered last week. This is Malouf with a nudge against Conlon. And Conlon will just play it off to the side. Subs in for Dighton Rehoboth. We got two of them. Oh, the taller plays out there. Vasco Gamboa will check in. Just waiting to see for the turn of the jersey number. There it is. The junior Adrian Rivera. So two juniors coming on in for DR. Here's the throw and a miss hit by Gu. Gettings will get it after it spilled right in front. And a miss hit, he knows it. It will work, though, for Bourne. It did on the side eventually for Gruel. Gruel can't get back to it against Hayden Silva. Silva lets it roll in the middle. Now McGann with Lunaday defending. Sullivan back over. McGann deflected by Lunaday. Good work there by Doug. Battle of the 11s on the side. The Falcons still in control, playing on the right side. Riddle will get it clear to Hope. Landon Hope looking to find Ben Buckley up the field. Zach Viveris is there first for DR. And miss it will go out of play by Pat McGann. 2 subs coming in for the Canalmen. John Santucci, and it looks like Liam Smith as well. The freshman on the throw-in. Conceição looking long down the field. Retreating back is Gu. Gu going to get pressured. Has to play it away before Gamboa could catch up to it. A throw in here for the Falcons. So we're 15 minutes into this SEC contest. 0-0 between Bourne and Dighton Rehoboth from right behind the Bourne Middle School. This is Ben Buckley who's going to get on the run for Bourne. And we'll cut it back, waiting for options. Riddle will play it back over. A missed time run. Now they get a retreat back. This is McGann going short. Seamus Sullivan against Riddle. And a nice read by Santucci to cut it off. Russell with the deflection. Hasenfrat's back. And chance running into the box. Kelly got to be careful. It rolls out. Corner kick, it looks like, for DR. Only one shot on goal so far. It came off of a free kick for Dighton Rehoboth, in which Gettings punched it away right at its near post. This is the 4th corner for DR. Bourne is yet to take one. They did have that golden free kick, though. And Gettings will get to it. Gettings with the boot. And a nice touch by Buckley after receiving it from Hope. Nudged off the ball. Riddle behind. And Rivera will go to his right side. Here comes another run up the field. Here's Mello. I'm going to send one down. It was tapped away. Here it comes outside of the box, and it's off the crossbar. It was Adrian Rivera getting on the end of it. And maybe if that wind wasn't blowing tonight, that one was going to be in the back of the net on the far side of Carter Gettings. Hasenfrat's turned over. Landon Hope, oh, he mishit the pass, trying to get it over to Smith. McGann, short. Rivera in the midfield. Now Eric Mello holds it up. Looks on that outside. And they're going to reset here with Mello. DR's got a few in the box. Schofield's the furthest one back for Bourne. Rivera's controlling against Buckley. We'll roll it in short. Hasenfrat's back to midfield. And there's a good turn there. Seamus Sullivan looks in the middle. Rivera chested it down. Follow-up will go on the outside on the right. The hand will stay down. No offside there. Now rolled in. Here's Reed Malouf sending one in. Looking at the top of the box. And Brady Russell will get that one up the field. A little bit too far for Landon Hope. Dario Conceição right back. Now McGann has options on the left. That's where he goes. Sullivan looking to cross one in. Tapped down by Kelly. Kelly got to be careful with it now. Can't get it away. This is Eric Mello with it, who takes the right-footed shot. It goes wide. Lots of chances coming in the last few minutes for Dighton Rehoboth. None have been on goal, I'd say the last 10 or so minutes now. And here comes Ryan Conlon back into the game. He's going to replace Sean Kelly. Theogu right over with his D-line getting set. We saw Theogu limping a little bit just after warm-ups were taking place. It looked like it was something up with his foot. Maybe he just toe kicked a ball, because I can tell you from experience that is not fun when you toe kick it at all. That's a nice ball by Landon Hope to get to the side, but it's turned over by Liam Smith. Played back in the middle. Here's Murdoch, who's knocked down. No foul call. It looked like the ref was going to give in. Could be a counter here for Bourne. Landon Hope running the other way. Has to back up against Hayden Silva. Hope will wait for numbers. Has Russell in the middle. Hope going to go short, turned over. Hope trying to win it back, and he did for the moment against Silva. Able to keep it in on the side. Hope trying to get it, and it wasn't there for Riddle. And now Murdoch will come up at the midfield line. He's in the back, and here's McGann. DR in full control now, and it goes right by Dan and I. Right towards that JV field. There's a mishit Buckley has. Oh, he was knocked down by the foot. Yep, there it is. Free kick coming up for Bourne. It wasn't much to knock him down. Here's the free kick taken by Riddle, looking to go long down the field. Has two men in the area. Buckley tried to tap it down, and he couldn't get it to Hope in time after the first touch. Long ball up the field. This might work. A nice touch there by Silva. Connor Silva running in, gets by two. Silva has options on the right with good defending. There it is. There's that pass on the edge of the box. Carpenito defending. Shot attempt looks like it was blocked. It's going to be out for a corner. It's Rivera again on the shot. So we're at the halfway point of half number one. And the senior Murdoch will run on over and take it. One of four seniors on this Dighton Rehoboth boys soccer side, Murdoch. And here comes that corner kick right to goal to Gettings. Would have had a chance to go in at that back post. Another cross-field boot taken. Riddle overheaded it. He's able to get back onto it. Now Maloof goes short. Rivera trying to find somebody not there. Goo cut it off. Rivera trying to spring somebody forward, but there on the gather is Gettings. Carter Gettings, the last game that we called against Case, 16 saves on 23 shots for him. And this one coming right near us. Two Falcons in there on the tap down. That's McGann in the middle. Murdoch back. There's Maloof on the right side. Receives it back. Murdoch at the top. Again, Scoot takes that shot and it scores. Gettings got a hand to it, but the senior, Henry Murdoch, puts DR in front. Goal comes in the 24th minute for Henry Murdoch. And DR, after all the chances they've had, finally get one in the back of the net. And that was a strike, too. Oh, nice fancy footwork here by Eric Mello. Murdoch is turned over. Goo blocked. Gruel left side. Russell won't get to it. Another run up the field. There's Seamus Sullivan. Back to the line. Here's Mello. A miss hit. Skoo losing it again against Rivera. And Rivera will play it back right to midfield. Oh, a nice run here. Rivera on the outside. Now Connor Silva, pressured by Schofield. Silva still trying to make a turn, and he got it, but he took the last touch. As the wind is picking up, you can probably hear all the papers rustling right over here in front. Some substitutions coming on for Bourne. So it looks like Russell as well as Santucci will go take a seat. Lunaday returns. And it looks like Caden Dion on the field as well. Conceição right side. Hope with the takeover. Landon Hope. Nice little slide tackle there. Sprung up the field, going to be close. Goalkeeper is way out. Oh, and he mishit it, but Lunaday couldn't get it over in time. And now everybody's got to get back for Bourne. Only 4 back. DR's got 6 forward. Left behind as here comes a mini reset. Played, looking for Murdoch. Missed it. Gettings comes out to cover. And once a miss hit onto the side, and here it comes. That's the junior McGann on the throw-in, and the boot right back down. Ben Buckley, a nice hustle. Conceição has to spin, not play it back to goal. And Goo with a nice tackle in there to get that ball back. Riddle with a step. And Hope has a nice dance. Hope trying to get it by Rivera. Still going with it. Goes to the side. This is Caden Dion. Dion finds Landon Hope. Landon Hope, he made the jump. Tried to play it back, and it's not there. And there was a foul anyway against Bourne. I'm telling you, something's going to give for Bourne. Whether it's in this first half or later in the game, something's going to go right on goal. Andrew Cabral yet to have a save on the afternoon so far. Yeah, it's just a bad away by Frank Gruel heading over towards the JV field. I guess you'll take it. It's towards the defensive third for DR, the throw-in. As we have just under 13 minutes to go in the first half. Maloof back to Viveris. Looks for Rivera. Nice chest down. 2 times off the chest. Might have been deflected as it went down. A high miss hit by Connor Silva. Silva able to cross that one in. There's Murdoch with the touch on Gruel. Leaves it in the middle. There's the shot, and it's over the bar by Adrian Rivera. And DR comes into this season with a record of, or into this game, I should say, with a record of 2 wins, 5 losses, and a draw. Bourne with 0 wins and 8 losses on the year. They've been improving as the season has gone on, so that's very promising to see for Coach Archie and his crew. The other day against Old Rochester on Monday, lost 3-0. It was better than the 4-0 result from last year. A takeover by DR. This is Murdoch who scored the first. Might try to build up a second, and he couldn't find Seamus Sullivan. Run comes over here. Here's Conceição. We'll play back to goal to Andrew Cabral. His backup, Brian Hatton, as we mentioned earlier in the game, a sophomore for Dighton Rehoboth. Will most likely be the successor to him come 2026. Connor Silva with the touch, trying to get by Kelly, tapped it down. And we had a whistle, and looks like it's going to be Bourne ball on a free kick. And that's a mishit free kick. And DR will just take it. Here's Mello. Now Hayden Silva goes to the right side, but defending it on the left from his vantage point and getting it away. It looks like that was Caden Dion. Always depends on how you want to say it. The left, the right, whatever side. And this ball is going to roll out of play. Good read by McGann to just let it go. It's McGann again. Played in the middle. Almost a win back, but short on it was Theo Gu. Eric Mello up the field again. Mello has Riddle defending. Goes to the right. Silva gets it back out. This is Viveris. Now Rivera. Rivera's had 2 golden chances, looking to spring an assist. Right side. Eric comes into the box, and it's wide. Oh, nice work by Connor Silva to find himself free for a chance. (1-0) Dighton Rehoboth over Bourne, under 10 to go in half number 1. The goal came from Henry Murdoch in the 24th minute. Chance it looked like it was maybe just at the top of the 18. That's Conlon to Gu. Gu will go far on the left. Dion trying to battle, can't get it against Silva. Schofield has it end up behind him, and another race here on for the Falcons. Played into the middle, Murdoch had to go a little bit too far in front of him. That was Rivera setting up the chance. This one headed backwards and out of play. That's a skill on its own to get it by everybody. Nobody wanted to get it. Here's Riddle on the throw again. 9 minutes to go in half 1. 9 minutes to go. Got to let our players know there's no scoreboard here. Do everything we can. And looks like an offside hand comes up here. And try to help our Bourne players any way we can, Dan. We'll let them know how much time's left, because they don't have the luxury like we do of having our phones. Maybe they could wear a watch out there. That's about it. That got deflected as it went through. And it's played off to the right side by Viveris. It'll stay in play. Rivera running up the field. Look at the hustle by Theo Gu to get back to it. That is heart and hustle by Theo Gu to get back to that ball. And that is what you want to see if you're a coach or somebody watching in the stands. You got to love seeing that. Putting everything into that hustle back. Schofield doing a good job to win it back against Vasco Gamboa. There's the touch by Gu. The defender is going to run up on this one. Looking on the left side. This is Buckley getting to it for Bourne. Ben Buckley cuts it back. You got a running Lunaday on the other side. Here's Gu back out. Played into the middle. Hope not going to have it reach him. Still stays in. Here's Landon Hope, and he mishit it. Gets deflected off of him. It'll stay at the midfield line for Conlon. Now over to Gruel. Tried to roll it short. Hope wasn't looking. Conceição to his left to McGann. And that was a foul. Seamus Sullivan still running with it. No whistle called. Sullivan, right side. This is Murdoch taking the shot, and a save by Gettings. He'll cover it up. That's his 4th save of the game. Boy, Bourne got lucky on that. That was a free run going the other way for DR. And they put a decent shot on net, too. Lunaday trying to find Landon Hope on the side. A hustle to the ball. He won't catch up to it in time. And all the referees over there. That was such a foul against DR. You got Conlon and got clipped down here as the ball went behind him. as we had a substitution coming in for Dighton Rehoboth. Jaden Hasenfratz will go to the bench. Put on some good work in the midfield. Retry on the throw-in, coming in by Pat McGann. Nice pass going up the field. A good work by Nolan Schofield to get it away to Riddle. It's too far for Ho. Buckley trying to make a spin. It went off of a DR defender and Zach Viveris, and it's going to be a Bourne throw, and it looks like, but first a substitution as Brady Russell will check back in. So we're just past the 35th minute, so just about 5 minutes to go in half number one. Thrown here into the middle. Nice touch by Hope to get it down. Landon Hope looking for one from long range, and it's going to go wide. Seamus Sullivan having trouble on his own defensive side, and that one rolls out, throwing for Bourne. Connor Silver was trying to keep it in on the left side. It's pretty close. Riddle on the throw. Bourne again, about 4 minutes to work with, trying to get an equalizer. It goes to Russell. Now Theo Gu tried to take the shot, was blocked. He had Landon Hope, who might have been going in for a cross. And now Rivera up the field. Murdoch finding space, but it's too far, and Conlon will get it off to the side. Murdoch with the spin. Left side Silva. Corner Silva holds it up. Back on the right. Eric Mello faked it from distance. Riddle will play on. And you got to let that one play. They didn't call the other one. Riddle still running with it against Sullivan. Sullivan able to get it back in front of the Bourne bench, and he gets it up the field. As the wind is really starting to pick up now, this is Henry Murdoch rolling one in on the right side. Gamboa crosses it in, and it's not there for Silva. Goal kick here for Bourne. At first, Gettings needs his cleat tied real quick. Can't really do it with the gloves on, right? There we go. That sun really shining. This time it's going to be short. Connor Silva touched it. Riddle goes short to Russell. Brady Russell up the field. Conceição has it for DR. Gu couldn't get to it in time. And Sullivan with the good ball to Rivera in the midfield. Now Frank Rule taking over for the moment. Connor Silva in midfield to McGann. Tap backwards. Russell doing a good job again. A move by Connor Silva. And McGann back up. Riddle's there. Maybe one last rush up the field for Bourne. Hope deflected. Here's Russell trying to go across the field. It's going to be short. Okay, he was trying to find John Santucci on that right side. Now Santucci's got to run back because Adrian Rivera's behind him trying to generate a chance. Rivera has it pop back to his foot against Sean Kelly. Rivera circles back. We'll leave it for a cross into the box. There's a touch there. Connor Silva trying to get on the end of it. And he puts it in. Connor Silva doubles the lead right at the end of the first half. Here's Mello going in the middle for Silva. Now Sullivan. Up the field, Rivera. The senior Sullivan, and that's the halftime whistle. Dighton Rehoboth leads 2-0 over Bourne through 40 minutes of play. A goal from Murdoch in the 24th and a goal from Silva in the 40th. 4 saves to boot for Carter Giddings. No shots on goal yet for the Canalmen. Dan and I will take a short break, and we'll be back for half number 2 on Bourne Community TV in just a few moments.
Hey sports fan, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're back here at Bourne High School, about ready to start the second half in this afternoon's South Coast Conference boys soccer matchup. Dighton Rehoboth's on top of Bourne, 2-0 through 40 minutes of play on goals from Henry Murdoch and Connor Silva. Once again, thank you for joining us on Bourne Community Television, whether on YouTube or on channels 6, 8, and 9. Keegan Hamblin on commentary with Dan Vincegara running the camera. Bourne attacking right to left, DR attacking left to right. And Bourne looks like they're going to have the first chance here. This is Landon Hope with the ball, going with the left foot into the middle for Buckley, who's got to back up and will get it to Schofield. This is Gruel to Buckley. Back to Schofield at midfield. You got to watch out. Now Riddle rolling it nicely to Buckley. Buckley will go short. This is Brady Russell, the freshman. Riddle back in. Riddle a little bit too far, able to get back onto it. He got the shot away. It was blocked by Conceição. Close run on the other side, and it's covered up by Andrew Cabral. Nice first look at goal by Bourne about a minute in to half number 2. It'll be rolled off to the side, a DR throw. Well, our next sports coverage for Bourne Community TV is set to be on Monday. That'll be October 6th when the Bourne volleyball team will be covering the junior varsity and varsity matchups as of now. Subject to change, but we would prefer if everybody would be in the crowd, and that's even here at the boys soccer games. Get some people out here. Come on down. The boys soccer games, hey, it's free. Come on down and catch a nice afternoon of some high school soccer. Yeah, perfect backdrop with the Bourne Bridge as well. This ball comes to Maloof in the middle, trying to spring it up. There's the header by Kelly. Now Kelly's going to drop back. There's Frank Carpenito Jr. going against Connor Silva. Hasenfrat's left side. And a nice step to get that one up the field. Theo Gu trying to get in on a run. And it looks like, and let's see, who did it get the last touch off of? Looks like against Bourne. You had Gu trying to battle against Dario Conceição to get that ball. Riddle regathers over to Gu, and he can't get it on that right side of Luna Day. Gruel gets it behind, gets it back against Murdoch, and they'll reset with Nolan Schofield. Nice turn by Russell, and it's a heavy touch. Out of bounds on the left. Throwing short. Now Murdoch rolls it in. A nice touch here. This is Connor Silva trying to get forward against Sean Kelly, but Kelly has the angle on it. Running over on the right side, and we'll just send it away. And quickly turn back over. And you got someone's injured on the Bourne side right there. Looks like it's Sean Kelly, and they're going to get him over. Looks like the sub was called. It's Ryan Conlon in for the Canalmen. Lunaday up the field. Hope will let it go. Murdoch trying to spin, and he stumbled. And now Gruel will send one up the field. It's going to be too close to goal, though, as Cabral will get it away. Silva over to Mello. Right side. Hayden Silva trying to spin with a tap by Goo. Mello to the left. On the far side, it's McGann. Oh, Goo got the leg and the foot in there, but he couldn't win the possession back. Played out on the side. Carpenito with the miss, running in. The Falcons trying to get to Murdoch, not there. And Goo was knocked down. Maybe not enough on it. There's Murdoch. Back out, and a slide by Goo missed. And Lunaday will send it by Coach Arkey. It springs free on the left for Connor Silva. Silva, the cutback against Schofield, sending one at the top, and it's going to be wide. Eric Mello. That pass caught up in the wind, and it's in the bushes. Cannot tell you how many soccer balls are back there in the bushes. They've been warming up, and they were going over that netting all afternoon in warm-ups. Gennings on the goal kick, trying to see through the sun, and that one is going to go out of play. And that's a nice snag right on the right side of us. That's the coach on that one. Still in here by Silva. Gets it back, now Hayden Silva. A touch in there, nice one by Goo. Our official in front. We gotta thank our officials. We don't have game days without them.
That's fine. Good angle.
That's Eric Mello back. Now it's played on the left side. Sullivan taken away by Lunaday. And the nice touch by Arkey again. Here's Mello with some space, right side. Hayden Silva goes short. And Silva had to go behind him. Now Riddle in command for Bourne. Gruel trying to run. He goes to the right side, got deflected. It might spring free for Lunaday. He's going to keep it in. And a nice ball on that right side. But again, Cabral will be there. But he'll boot it away off to the side. And somehow that one stays in, with Seamus Sullivan and Doug Lunaday both going for it. Riddle has it in midfield. And Bourne's got to reset, and he mishits it. Ryan Conlon's got to go retrieve it. A heavy touch off to the side. Some trouble coming here for Bourne. And that one looked like went off of a DR defender. I guess not, though. Throwing for DR. It is tough to see down that line, though. As Eric Mello taken over by Theo Gu, trying to find Landon Hope. Off to the side. And a touchback. And that was a little too heavy touch that time. Here come the Falcons again. It's Murdoch with it. Trying to go on the right. Russell will tap it away. Hayden Silva on the throw-in. Just under 10 minutes into half number 2. Good move by Reed Malouf trying to cross it in. It was blocked, and it goes out of play for Dighton Rehoboth's 6th corner of the afternoon. Corner taken again by Murdoch. Murdoch looking to go near post, and there was a tap down originally. The follow-up ends up behind of Silva. And Carpenito will get it away, not far down the field. Here comes the follow-up shot high and wide as well. Well, next game coming up for Bourne High on the boys soccer side. They will be back here on Friday, 4 o'clock against the East Bridgewater Vikings. Next time Dan and I will be covering boys soccer will be next Wednesday against the West Bridgewater Wildcats. As of now, that game's going to be played over at Jackson Field as that one comes right here. That's Mello sending it in. Murdoch trying to get to the left, but Lunaday was defending. And now it's Mello. Right side, Hayden Silva. Hayden Silva looking to go into the box, knocked away. And he'll retreat back. A nice deke by Russell. Silva circles. Zach Viveris chips it up. And stays in on the side. Good work by Conlon to win it back. Russell with a stumble. Here's Gu with it, turned over. Another chance here running in is Henry Murdoch trying to look for a second, but Gruel is there to clear it away. Another chance here. It's going to come out. This is Eric Mello with it, trying to roll it in short. And a nice cutoff by Gruel. I don't know if you were able to see it on camera, but during that last sequence, we saw Sean Kelly on the bench take off the jersey and his jersey shorts, as well as the socks and cleats, and he's in a hoodie and sweatpants, which tells me that his afternoon might be done. Murdoch, a little bit of a missed touch, and it's going out of play. Hayden Silva couldn't control it. And we got 2 subs coming in for the Canalmen. Seen a couple subs so far today on both sides. Looks like John Santucci and Liam Smith back into the game. Liam Smith changing his jersey a few weeks ago. Started off the year wearing number 5, now wearing number 18 in purple. And here's Murdoch finding space in the middle. A little bit of a mistouch. 2 Canalmen defending. Murdoch back outside. Hayden Silva finds somebody home and Reed Maloof. I don't know, he was able to see that run coming through on that right side. Maloof gets it in, taken over by Riddle, and now Bourne can spring free for a counter the other way. He's got Hope on the right, where that's where he's trying to go, and Hope with a good turn, but it's going to be a little bit too far, and McGann, with the height, will get the ball back to his keeper. And a DR substitution. Looks like Adrian Rivera back into the match. Now Rivera running up the field. Rivera options. We'll go right side to Silva. Silva will tap it down the right foot. Looked like he wanted to cross one in, and here it comes, but Schofield's there for Bourne. Now get it away, not past Mello. Hasenfratz to the left. And it's going to be rolled in short. This is Connor Silva with it for DR. Silva turns around and shoots, and he puts it in the back of the net. Connor Silva, second of the game, builds a 3-goal lead. The Connor Silva goal comes in the 55th minute, his second of the game. And again, after 15 minutes of hard work to start half number 2, DR's up by 3, and now you can breathe a sigh of relief. You know the power rankings, one of the main keys that goes into the ratings is the win margin, and it caps off at 3 goals. So a 3-0 win goes in as the same if it went all the way up to 50-0. And that ball was blown dead right over here on the side. It's going to be a free kick for Bourne. This is Riddle to take it. Everybody running up now for the Canalmen. Just waiting for the run of Frank Gruhl to finally meet up with everybody else. It's going to be a low cross in, a touch there by Santucci up in the air. And still controlled here by Bourne. It got flicked into the area. Gu is on it. And Riddle with the hustle back. Can't control it. Gamboa there for the Falcons. Gruhl got back to it and knocked off of Rivera, and a sliding play by Carpenito to get back to the ball. Won't work out in the end. A throw in for Dighton Rehoboth and Seamus Sullivan. But first, a substitution for the boys in white. Looks like Reed Maloof will come off, and the freshman Bradley Russell will step on. Bradley Russell is the only freshman a part of this varsity side for Dighton Rehoboth. This is a crew made up of a lot of juniors. And I apologize. Bradley Russell's one of 3 freshmen. Him, Connor Rule, and Gabriel Rodriguez. You know, with the wind, you got to cover up half the roster with the arm to make sure the paper doesn't blow away. That's probably why I didn't see the FR marked at the bottom of my page. Either way, one of 3 freshmen. It's good to get the freshman experience on varsity. You got a long time to do, and Ben Buckley is hauled down, but Bourne is going to try to spring one up the field. Cabral able to read it well, and will let it roll all the way before picking it up at the back line. Landon Hope was giving it a chase. Mello on the right. Hayden Silva chops it in. Adrian Rivera trying to look forward. Gettings off his line, and he covers it up. Almost spilled behind. He had Seamus Sullivan going forward on the left. There's the boot. Hayden Silva was left to Sullivan. Russell taps it down. Rivera again. Theo Gu gets it back. Goes between the legs on it, and we'll get it away on the right foot. Riddle deflected. Rivera takes over. Adrian Rivera got knocked off by Riddle. And Hayden Silva will look for something on the right side. It's going to be too far for Bradley Russell to catch up to it. And Conlon with a nice move to keep it in. And there's a Jersey Tug free kick. Nice free kick taken. Buckley trying to find it, and it's headed away. That's off to the side. Throwing coming in front by Liam Smith. Yeah, it's a good one, too, to Ben Buckley, and that was chested off a dear defender, but it was blown dead anyways. And we had the foul called, so it is a free kick. Everybody running up for Bourne again. Max Riddle to take. Canalmen fans know what they have to do. They have to get one back to help their power ranking odds. Looking to go back post, looking for something, and it got all the way to goal. It should go down as the first save of the day for Andrew Cabral. Bourne definitely has the edge on DR in terms of free kicks. I don't know what the total's at. They got to have that advantage. Corner kicks at 6-0 in favor of the Falcons. And we got two Canalmen ready to sub on in. Looks like Lunaday and Russell coming on in for Bourne. Throw-in is headed backwards. And take it right back over by the Falcons and Eric Mello. Mello goes short. Adrian Rivera looking for the long range. Spilled by Gettings. Here comes the follow-up. Saved by Gettings again. The third try will be put in. Vasco Gamboa on it on the third attempt. And it's 4-0 Dighton Rehoboth. Now that one was very close. Because it all depends on where the player was when the ball is kicked. It could have been an offside, but it looked from here like Gamboa was far onside. Timeout called by Coach Arkey and the Canalmen with just under 20 minutes to go. Dan and I will be right back. All right, back out of the Bourne timeout after DR has just taken a 4-0 lead. 2 goals in the last 6 minutes. It was Vasco Gamboa, the junior, on the most recent one. And Bourne has moved to 4 defensemen in the back with Conlon, Schofield, Gruel, and Carpenito. Here comes the throw-in for Bourne. That was Gu looking for something. Got deflected down. Here's Rivera. going up right, and now Bourne has to scramble back again. Luna Day with the hustle, trying to go on the right side to Gabe Rodriguez, knocked away by Conlon. Rodriguez with a good cut to keep it in. Off of Luna Day, and we'll see who that's off of last. It'll be off of Conlon, a DR throw-in. The substitution coming on, Reed Maloof. Rodriguez gets it out. Hayden Silva knocked away. There's Bradley Russell. Now back Eric Mello. Crossfield pass. And nice deke there by Pat McGann. Now Rivera. Oh, he's stumbling on that. A little shaken up on that ankle. As Landon Hope will cut it back. And Hope still going, get a player down. Here's Luna Day playing it back to Riddle. Love the hustle by Adrian Rivera out there while he's shaking up. This is Ben Buckley with it, trying to go crossfield. Russell will not get to it in time. And Jackson Sharp is about to come on for Bourne. He's not lined up yet, but he's in uniform. Bourne will win a throw-in. Goo will leave it for Riddle to take it. It'll come to Frank Gruhl, trying to send it in off the volley. Ends up behind Landon Hope. He'll win the race to it. Landon Hope, a good cross move. Trying to get by Russell. Played it off of him. And Rivera takes over. Rivera gets it up the field. Knocked back by Rodriguez. Rivera back, deflected. And Luna Day will get it back to midfield. Here's Seamus Sullivan. Now other side, Eric Mello. Mello's got a runner on the right. That's where he goes to Hayden Silva. Luna Day coming back to defend. Conlon will get to it first and will just side tap it out of bounds. And here comes Murdoch back into the match. Looks like Adrian Rivera will go out, and Rivera had some stumbles where he was knocked down a few times in the last few moments. About 15 minutes to go. Silva rolls one in for Rodriguez, trying to get it back out, but Schofield will tap it away. And it looks like the signal will be a corner. So it went out on that end line, which will be number 7 of the afternoon. Murdoch to take it. Murdoch looking to go to the back post. The header's down, and oh, it's just wide. Did it take a touch? I don't think it did. It should be a goal kick. I believe it was the junior Dario Conceição getting on the end of that header. And here's the goal kick, and that's going out of play. Silva will go short. Russell in the middle. Here's Mello. Yeah, the heavy touch stays in. Conlon with the tap down. And it's out of bounds off of Lunaday. This one tapped short. It comes to Henry Murdoch looking for another long-range shot, but it's wide. Three subs coming in for Bourne. It looks like Santucci, Sharp, as well as Caden Dion. Here's another run on that left side. That's Gruel with the tap against Reed Maloof. Here's Eric Mello, left side, Murdoch. Murdoch again, long range. This time wide on the left. This is Riddle getting it up. This is Goo in the middle and it was turned over. Murdoch switching to the left. Trying to spin by Goo. We'll get it out to Sullivan. McGann knocked off. Here comes the run of Sharp. Played up the field. It's across field. Bradley Russell trying to find Eric Mello, and he does. Murdoch in a nice tab. Here's the follow-up from Mello off of Gruel. Murdoch again will go into the box, trying to spin and not finding space on it was Maloof. There's Jackson Sharp. He just tried to turn to get it up the field, and he couldn't get there in time. Viveris over the middle. Miss hit, and Gruel will play it up. Mello on the right. And nice tap out of play to stop the momentum by Santucci. So we wind to 10 minutes to go. And Santucci doing a good job to get the ball back for Bourne, and he turned it over in the middle. Hayden Silva in the mix. Sullivan, left side. Mello going across, looking for McGann. Carpenito missed the ball. McGann back onto it. Spins away, back out Maloof. Maloof looking for something on the right. Murdoch looking for a run here. McGann over everybody. Here's Goo. Now Riddle in the midfield. Goo again. Gets a runner on the side. The ball stays in play. Goo nudged away. Free kick given. Looks like Riddle's going to take it again. Get all the big guys forward. Here it comes. Into the box. The header's down, and it's saved. It is going to be a corner kick, though. For Bourne, it was Frank Gruhl who got on the end of it. The second save for Andrew Cabral. This is Riddle to take it. 8 forward here for Bourne. That cross going to come in short, and it's deflected out of play. We'll do it again. Everybody getting marked up. Carpenito and Conlon, the only two that aren't forward for this. Riddle looking to go into the middle this time and getting it up is Cabral. Mello with a good run on the right to Russell. Looking for another good run here by Rodriguez. Gets it on Conlon. Now back out. Hayden Silva with the right, crossing it in on top. Here's a nice spin, and the shot's going to go wide. Looks like Reed Malouf on the end of it. And when we get there next, it looks like Alan Lee's going to come on in for Bourne. That last chance actually got deflected off of the shot from Malouf, so it is the 8th corner coming up for DR. Murdoch into a good area. It's the chance. It's over the bar. Nice shot by Dario Conceição. So here comes Alan Lee in for Bourne to replace. It looks like Jackson Sharp. And in for Dighton Rehoboth is Connor Rule. He'll replace Zach Viveris. Here's Murdoch able to get it away on the left. Rodriguez and Carpenito will get it away off to the side. Alan Lee is hauled down in the mix of the play. The ball does roll out of bounds. And another sub coming in for the Falcons. Conceição will go to the bench. And Hasenfratz will come back on. Nice backwards kick. And Schofield will just send it away. A throw in for DR. So we're into second half stoppage time. Here's Sullivan. Goes to Mello. Eric Mello cuts it back. Still going. Murdoch fakes it. Still running in. And Carpenito there with the clearance. Looking to find Landon Hope a little bit short. That's Malouf against Goo. Maloof still going with the ball, and he's knocked down. And a free kick. Murdoch will send it in, looking for goal, and it's just wide. Riddle knocks it down for Santucci. Mello with the header. Back to Sullivan. Russell running up, plays it in. Sullivan. Murdoch. Murdoch trying to spin, ends up in the box. Maloof can't get onto it against Gruel. Mello plays it back. And McGann will send it up the field. Gruel with a nice boot. Landon Hope trying to give it a chase. It's tapped towards midfield, high up in the air. Missed headers by both teams, and it almost worked for Santucci. And Gruel right back up, trying to find Landon Hope on the counter, but he's offside. Here's Mello, knocked away by Alan Lee. Hayden Silva. Just circling now. Look at Ryan Conlon, dragged by the jersey. Free kick. That might be the greatest thing we've ever heard from an official, Dan. And someone asking for the whistle, they gave it. He's like, "You okay?" That might be one of the greatest quotes of all time. And referee with the whistle in her mouth. That's full time. DR is taking it 4-0. And you can see all the Bourne players real quick going on over to talk to Carter Gettings right on the right side. And give Gettings credit, he's only a freshman. He's making save after save this year for this Bourne program. We'll see where their next result takes them. Again, next game Friday here against East Bridgewater. And Dan and I will be back for the next boys soccer game next Wednesday against the West Bridgewater Wildcats. Goals for DR, 2 from Connor Silva, 1 from Henry Murdoch, and 1 from Vasco Gamboa. The final shot on goal tally, it's going to be Dighton Rehoboth with 10 and Bourne with 2. And that's going to do it for our coverage on Bourne Community Television, whether you watched on channels 6, 8, and 9 or on the Bourne Community TV YouTube page. We do thank you. For Dan Vincegara and our amazing Bourne Community TV crew, I'm Keegan Hamlet signing off and wishing you the best. We will see you on Monday for Bourne Canalmen Girls Volleyball. Have a good one.